pH. What do you understand by pH scale? The full form of pH is potential of hydrogen. It refers to the hydrogen ion concentration in a particular solution. It is the measure of the acidity or a basicity of a solution. That means if I have to measure the acidity or basicity of the solution, pH scale is an instrument or it's a means to measure it. Let us study in detail about pH scale. The range of pH generally varies from 0 to 14, where from 0 to 7 the substance is acid, at 7 the substance is neutral, and from 7 to 14 the substance is base. So clearly it is indicating that if the pH is less than 7 it is acidic, if it is equal to 7 it is neutral, and if pH is more than 7 it's a base. Moving further, if the range of pH is from 0 to 3.5, the substance is a strong acid. For example, concentrated hydrochloric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid, concentrated nitric acids, all the concentrated acids fall in this category. The second one is if the range of pH is from 3.5 to 7, the substance is a weak acid. For example, acetic acid or vinegar. If the pH value is exactly 7, the substance is a neutral substance. For example, water. Water's pH value is exactly 7. If the range of pH is from 7 to 10.5, the substance is a weak base. For example, ammonium hydroxide or NH4OH. If the range of pH is from 10.5 to 14, it's a strong base. For example, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, these all are strong bases. So generally the range starts from strong acid, then weak acid, then neutral, then weak base, and then strong base. Now let us understand the importance of pH in our daily life. There are a lot of chemical reactions in our surroundings or in our body taking place. So what we need to analyze it, whether they are acidic or basic, or what is the relation of that particular things with pH value. So we have taken out 3 important applications which are taking place in our daily life. Let us understand these 3 points in detail. The first one is digestive system. The second point is tooth decay. And the third point is self-defense of plants and animals. Starting with the first application, digestive system. In our mouth, pharynx and esophagus, pH is typically about 6.8. That means it falls under weak acid. Now the saliva which is in our mouth, it controls the pH in these regions. After we chew and swallow our food, it enters the fundlik or upper portion of the stomach, which have a pH of around 4 to 6.5. Now this is where pre-digestion occurs, while the lower portion of the stomach secretes hydrochloric acid. It also secretes pepsin, and the pH value of lower stomach is around 1.5 to 4. Generally, hydrochloric acid is secreted in our stomach to help the digestion of food or to help the breakdown of food. But sometimes due to excessive release of hydrochloric acid, our value of pH, the stomach pH value decreases. Now due to this decrease or fall in the pH value, the amount of acid increases, and that's where acidity occurs in our stomach. We all have noticed that there are acidity problems to human body. Now what we have to do in those circumstances? So when the pH value of stomach decreases due to excessive acid, in that case you need to balance the pH of the stomach. And if you need to balance it, you need to neutralize that excessive acid. And you need to neutralize with the help of antacids. So in that case, antacids, that is milk of magnesia or magnesium hydroxide MgOH twice, or baking soda, that is NaHCO3, are used in the form of antacids. And antacids function is to neutralize the excessive amount of acid which has been produced in the lower stomach. And in this way, antacids balance the value of pH in our stomach. In the exams, you need to write milk of magnesia or sodium bicarbonate. You cannot write the company of antacids. I have seen many people writing in the answers Gelusil or Eno. Those are the companies. They are not exactly the ingredients of antacids. So please remember the name of antacids, milk of magnesia or sodium bicarbonate. Please do not write the company names. Moving on to the next application of pH in our daily life, that is tooth decay. Tooth decay can occur when the pH value in the mouth is 5.5. Normally, for reference, the neutral level is 7. So when we consume acidic foods or drinks, the pH within the mouth decreases. And this decrease in pH value causes dental plaque to fall rapidly below 5. Now you need to understand that there is certain amount of level of pH in our mouth. Now if consuming acidic foods or drinks, if the level of pH from our mouth is getting decreased, we need to again balance it. Now to balance the pH value in the mouth, we use toothpaste to brush our teeth. The toothpaste consists of calcium carbonate as a main ingredient, which is a base which removes plaque easily. So when we brush our teeth, the basic content in the toothpaste, it gets mixes with the acidic mouth, and this paste, being basic in nature, neutralizes the level of the pH inside the mouth. So that's why it is strictly said that before brushing our teeth, you need not have to consume any food. So just you need to brush your teeth, make sure the level of pH of your mouth gets to the normal value, and then have your breakfast in the morning. The calcium carbonate, being the main ingredient of the toothpaste, is also responsible for cleaning the surface of the teeth and maintaining the color of the teeth. So in this way, tooth decay can be easily avoided. The next application of pH is self-defense of plants and animals. Now, there is a plant known as nettle plant, in which both the stems and the leaves of nettle are stinging. They are covered by structures that look like hairs but are very delicate and hollow. These hairs act like needles. So when they come into the contact with the skin, the chemicals flow through them into the skin, which causes a stinging sensation and a rash. So this nettle plant, to protect itself, it secretes methanoic acid or formic acid, that is the formula CH3OH, into the skin. And this methanoic acid causes a burning sensation in our skin, as the pH value of that particular area has been decreased due to the methanoic acid flow into the skin. Now, in this case, nettle plant has secured itself from getting damaged. So it's an act of self-defense. Similarly, you might have observed that bee sting, that is a honey bee or a bumblebee, it's a wound caused by the stinger from any bee. Now, the sting being injected into one's flesh causes a burning sensation. Why it causes a burning sensation? Because the sting itself contains methanoic or formic acid. So, as the bee stings are acidic, they can be easily neutralized with the help of baking soda. So, immediately rubbing baking soda onto the stinged area, it gives you a lot of relief from that burning sensation or pain. So, again, the sting given by a bee is an act of self-defense by the bee. Although it injects acid, it decreases the value of pH. So again, it becomes an application of pH. That's it for the today's class. Hope the concept is completely clear to you people. So please watch this video carefully so that you can answer the questions of the assignment in a well manner. Thank you so much for the patient listening.